Hello, John Lincoln here, and welcome back to another episode of the Fulham Career Mode. I'm just so used to saying rebuild. Anyway, we're here with Fulham. If you didn't watch episode 1, then go and watch that before you continue with this video. There we go. So, to recap, we just introduced us all to this squad, brought in the likes of 2 cute miners from Atalanta, and 2 free agents in Kuol and Ramirez. So, in this episode, as we mentioned last time, we will be jumping in to Premier League action. No more ideas of what I want to do for signings, so I think what we're going to do is jump into the game and point out maybe any weaknesses and then try to improve there. It is a very tough start to the season though, as we take on current real life Premier League leaders Arsenal. We've got something going through here. It's not a player coming in. It's Harris going out on loan to Heidenheim for a year, just to get him a bit of growth. He won't be playing over here. He probably won't play at Heidenheim either, but just gets him off the books for now. So, let's simulate this Arsenal game. We've got transfer offers from Mitrovic and Tim Ream, both of which we're going to reject. So, there we go. Let's jump into the Arsenal game at Craven Cottage. I'm not going to sell any more players yet. Here we are at Craven Cottage, home of, obviously, our team, Fulham, to kick off our Premier League season against Arsenal. You guys probably know the team. It is the same one. We can see Arsenal with a stacked team, obviously. That's why they are top of the table in real life. So, we will have a look at both of the lineups as well, just so you can see. Who's that with the ball glitch? We've got a ball glitch player. I don't know who it is yet, we'll find out. And we're focusing on Ramsdale here for some reason. You can see here. Here is the Fulham starting lineup. Bernd Leno in net, and Babu Adarabioyo, Diop, likes of Polinia, Wilson, Andreas Pereira, Daniel James, and the big man Alexander Mitrovic up top. There it is in full. There's the subs bench there, and obviously Mr. Linky Boo as the manager. Now, we can see Arsenal. They've got Martinelli, they've got Ødegaard, they've got Jesus, and they're all playing. So, this is how they look. Ramsdale in net, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Saliba and Zinchenko, Xhaka, Partey and Ødegaard in midfield, with a front 3 of Saka, Jesus and Martinelli. On the bench they've got the likes of Nketiah, Ibrahim Sangare, Ben Yedder, Tierney, Ben White. Solid team. Well, that's what we expect, and it is live. Come on Fulham. Good ball down the line now to Polinia. Nice play from him. Here's Mitrovic and Andreas Pereira. There's Mitrovic in the middle. It's in. It's 1-0 to Fulham. We take the lead. Oh my god, we've done it. I'm shocked. How are we in the lead against Arsenal? This was unexpected. I was expecting to get battered. I mean, there's still a lot of time for Arsenal, but we've scored. I don't care if it's a sweaty goal. A goal's a goal. And Alexander Mitrovic has put it in the back of the net. Robinson. Andreas Pereira finds Mitrovic in the middle, but it's given straight away. Ødegaard. Jesus. Nice hold-up play, and now it's Ødegaard. Leno has been beaten against his former club. It's the equaliser for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard. Big goal for the Gunners. And yeah, look at that. Slick, sweet, quick passing. And a perfect ball eventually from Xhaka to find the goal scorer Martin Odegaard. Zinchenko. Still lovely from Zinchenko. And he's got past pretty much everyone. Puts it into the box. Martinelli, lovely block. Adarabioyo does well. And it is half time in our first Premier League match. Adarabioyo sends us, saves us even, right at the end. That man Martin Odegaard with Arsenal's equaliser. Pretty much meaning that Mitrovic's goal doesn't mean much. We're all square at the break. No substitutions will be made. Although we do have the likes of Carlos Vinicius and Solomon and even Willian that can come on if need be. We've got a pretty alright bench, to be fair. It's not amazing. But yeah, 1-1 at the break. I will take it. Let's hope we can have a strong second half. Xhaka, Martinelli, it's into the box, but it's somewhat away. It comes back out to Saka. It's saved by Leno, and we will also make substitutions. We are going to bring on Carlos Vinicius for Mitrovic, just to give us a bit more mobility. Dan James is going to come off for Solomon. And that's it. There are our two substitutions. Arsenal have a corner. Solomon goes to press Saka and wins it back. Mano Solomon. Wilson. Back to Solomon. This could be huge. If we can take advantage of it, that is. Here's Vinicius. Lovely play. Pereira! It's in! The counter-attack from a corner. And we could have a huge win against Premier League giants Arsenal. Oh my god, Andreas Pereira has just scored a crucial goal in this game. Wow, wonderful passing play, topped off by a wonderful finish by the Brazilian. Oh my god, no one's even going for it. It's a late equaliser. We thought that Andreas Pereira had given us the win, but poor defending from a corner. And Babu, I pressed full power on the clearance, but he reacted very, very late. And there's no chance for Leno. Jesus with a good header at the end of the day, but yeah, we should have defended it much better than that. Tackle from Adarabioyo. Down the line to Wilson. What can Harry Wilson do? Gets past Gabriel. Keeps going, holds it in the corner. But it's lovely from Gabriel, and that is full time. We will take a draw against Arsenal though. Oh my god. Amazing result for Fulham in the first game of the season. You can see Andreas Pereira talking to fellow Brazilian Gabriel. And Mr. Linkybu's first game in charge is a draw against Arsenal. I am very happy with that. There we go. And after all these games, I would like to show you like the match facts and how each player did. Just 'cause I feel like it'd help you guys to get to know how they're playing, not only when you're seeing the highlights. So as you can see here, we had more possession. We only had 2 shots, but we were very clinical with them. Yeah, so there's the stats here. Take a look for yourself. And then the player performances. Also, so you can get a good feel of how the players are performing, maybe off camera as well. James was our worst player and Babu was the best player, and I think rightly so. And Babu did have a good game. You guys might not have saw much of it, but generally solid. Nothing absolutely crucial, but and Babu was just generally solid. Andreas Pereira with a goal and assist, of course. Mitrovic has got to be up there with the goal as well. Tosin Adarabioyo had a very good game as well. You saw him make a crucial block. Apart from that, pretty bang average. But there it is. an amazing 2-2 draw against Arsenal. And I will go into a post-match interview, but you guys probably won't see it. I can confirm that Garang Kwol has gone out on loan to Union SG in Belgium. Hopefully he does well there. Alongside all the other boys out on loan, the likes of Muniz and these lots that you can see here, Caballero, Steven Sessegnon. Yeah, hopefully Kwol can have a successful loan spell. Of course, only 17 years old, like Harris. Could offer us a lot when he comes back, if he grows well. Our next game will be against Tottenham Hotspur, the Spurs, who just today have lost 4-2 to City after going 2-0 up. So yeah, one change, I believe, in Solomon coming in. You can see both teams there. Let's just get into the game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Will be a tricky one, but we've just beat Arsenal, so why can't we beat these? Well, look at this. Look at this for a stadium. We all know it's a beautiful stadium. Today is to do. But yeah, scary teams to play against after just playing their North London rivals. Of course, back-to-back London derbies, not the main one. That's of course Chelsea, but London derbies nevertheless. So Tottenham Hotspur, we're ready. Driving down the line, still driving. Emerson keeps going. Come on, we're hopeless. We can't get the ball. There we go. Half time. Pretty boring half. One shot for each team, literally. So, yeah. I mean, I'd take a draw against Spurs, but it's just generally been a boring game. So, I'm not happy about that side of things. Bentancur now. Inside to Kane, good block, comes back out to Kulusevski, who is offside though, so the goal will not stand. Mitrovic. Poor. Ben Davies, Bentancur, Kane, lovely pass in his, Højbjerg, oh no, and there's tons of space. What is Leno doing? That was horrible from Bernd Leno, and Harry Kane runs over to Conte like he's just scored in the Champions League final. Wait, it's Fulham yet, mate. Yeah, what is Leno doing? Poor. And it's Harry Kane's third goal in just 2 matches. Kulusevski plays it short to Son. Ball into the box, it's intercepted by Diop. Here's Wilson. Can he find the run of Carlos Vinicius? Yes! Takes it past him. Can he convert it? No, it's straight into the hands of Lloris. We've nearly scored from a counter-attack from a corner, just like we did against Arsenal. But Vinicius' finish was poor. And it's back to Lloris now. 2 minutes of added time. And it's not going to be enough. Tottenham get a 1-0 win. Well, oh well, Tottenham were the better team, as I'm sure the stats agree. No scrapping between our manager and Conte, Tuchel. But Tottenham, yeah, 57% possession, we only had 3 shots and 0.2 expected goals. Tottenham did dominate. Who was our best player? I'd probably give it. EA have given it to Diop. I'd probably say it was Coop Miners. Coop Miners bossed that midfield today. So Toon Coop Miners is my man of the match for Fulham. Of course, likes of Son and Kane all had beautiful games for them, even though Son's only got 6.7. Anyway, yeah, Spurs scrape a win against us. It is what it is. We'll move on. Keep our heads up going into the cup game against Bournemouth. We now enter the Carabao Cup. Our first game of the cup is at the Vitality Stadium against Bournemouth. A lot of changes, as you can see, with the likes of Rodak, Tete, Ramirez, the free agent we signed in episode 1, Solomon, Willian and Decadova-Reid all getting the chance to start and to prove themselves here against Bournemouth, who come in with the likes of Dembele, Amiri, even Iverson. It's a decent team, nothing to be scared of. But again, we're playing a weakened side as well, so we'll just see how the game ends. And here's Willian now. Still Willian. Goes to Polinia. Finds Turncoat Miners. Unleashes a power shot. Good save by Daniel Iverson. And if you've watched any of my rebuilds, you will know how good we are from corners. Can that trend continue with Fulham? Mitrovic gets on the end of it, but it is wide. Rothwell now. Dembele. Scary Dembele. Lovely run from him. And poor defending from us. Bournemouth take the lead through Skiriki Dembele. Yep. This is how this career mode's gonna go, I think. Well, it looked promising against Arsenal. We got battered by Spurs, despite the scoreline only being 1-0. And it's just, Rodak should be doing much better there. Yeah, poor goalkeeping, but poor defending as well. So, we're just going to have to redeem ourselves and get back in the game. Polinia, poor giveaway. Oh, it's lovely from Dembele, and Rodak has saved us. We are playing horribly today. Substitutions are going to have to be made at half-time. Decadova-Reid's coming off. He hasn't been bad, but yeah, I am just going to bring him off. I think I want to play more attacking as well. I'm going to go with 3 at the back, actually. Switch up the formation, try pushing some men forward. So we'll try this. Harry Wilson's going to go up front. I don't mind the sound of that. We'll put Manor Solomon there. We're going to move Polinia down to centre-back as well. And then put... We'll keep Decadova-Reid on then. And put him in central midfield, because we don't really have many options in that position on the bench. Well, we don't have any, in fact. And no, we'll bring Dan James on later. So yeah, there is the new team, I guess. It is very different to the one we started the first half with. Smith, Danny Smith, Anthony, Jaden Anthony, Dembele, what a save from Rodak. And we are going to use that suggested sub with Manor Solomon coming off and Daniel James replacing him, the speed demon. So there it is. Dan James comes onto the pitch. Well, Dan James, the first real involvement from him. Still Daniel James, does well, cuts it across and heads it. Good opportunity, and sure, Vinicius can come on as well. Why not? We're just going to throw the kitchen sink at them. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here we are, right. Tactics. Depth. I need to put that back to 30. And we are going to play constant pressure. Fast build-up. Forward runs. Everyone in the box. Yep, we're going all out. We're throwing the kitchen sink at them. And I'm also going to move players further forward. The likes of Dan James is going to go all the way up there. Willian. all the way up there. Who cares about centre-backs? Polini's going there. And Mbabu is coming on. We're just going to play with the 2 centre-backs. Don't need any more than that now. There we are. Throwing the kitchen sink at Bournemouth in the last 7 minutes. Mbabu does really well. Still Mbabu. Goes back. Decadova Reed. Willian. It's there. Andres Pereira! Kitchen sink works! Andreas Pereira scores in the 89th minute. And it's straight pens in the Carabao Cup, isn't it? We could be having a penalty shootout in episode 2. Andreas Pereira scores a late equaliser after we threw the kitchen sink at Bournemouth. It isn't the greatest finish ever, but any finish that goes past the goalkeeper it must be decent enough. Andreas Pereira, look at the formation, it's a shambles, but it's worked, so we're not complaining. Pereira sends it to penalties if we can hang on for 2 minutes. Will we? Will we be able to do so? Let's hope so. Jadon Anthony. Referee. It's been 3 minutes, mate. There we go. Whew. And I think we have penalties. We do. We do indeed. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll full send this. Stanislas gets the shootout underway. Sends Radak the wrong way. Andreas Pereira. Ooh, wonderful pen. Solanke. Radak sent the wrong way again. Willian now. Lovely pen. Amiri. This one's saved. Now Turncoat Miners to put us in front. Does. Lovely pen. Jadon Anthony. And Wilson. Crucial moment. It's in. And a save would put us through. Jefferson Lerma. That's a horrible penalty. And Radak sends us through. It is drama in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Radak sends us through on penalties. A horrible penalty as well. So, yeah, Lerma has bottled it. And there it is. We win on penalties. He's tried to chip me. Radak wasn't falling for it. Jefferson Lerma has bottled it. Fulham are through. Look at that. We will definitely be celebrating that. Not the most convincing of wins, especially only getting the win very late on. And we had to throw the kitchen sink at them for it. Pereira, yeah, easily our man of the match. Of course, scored the goal. What more do you want from him? I was pretty impressed with Willian. Wasn't expecting him to play as well as he did. Radak, penalty hero, was alright. Coot Miners doesn't seem to have a bad game. Same with Mbabu. Of course, only came on and instantly made an impact when we threw the kitchen sink at them. So yeah, there it is. Fulham win against Bournemouth on penalties after late drama with Andres Pereira scoring in the 90th minute. What a game. Oh, I've skipped it. Right, Okay, everyone, we have brought in a loan move for a wonderful, wonderful player. Now, I did skip the animation because I actually forgot we were signing him. But we brought in Danilo Pereira on a year-long loan from PSG. Can play CDM and is actually an overall better at centre-back. He is just going to be a bench player, to be honest. But a very versatile one, and as you saw in the last game, we didn't really have many midfield options, so he will definitely provide us with that. So Danilo Pereira comes in on a year-long loan from PSG. No option to buy, so just a normal loan. It's another loan, and it's another Portuguese player, in fact. This one is a former Fulham player, has only just left, and isn't getting the game time that he deserves, a player of his quality. You guessed it, it's Fabio Carvalho, the 19-year-old. We've brought him in, a future transfer fee with the loan-to-buy clause set at £10.2 million. Comes in on a 2-year loan as well. So Fabio Carvalho could play instead of Andreas Pereira, but is most likely going to play out wide for us. Yeah, some solid stats on him. He's going to go on the bench instead of Decadova Reed. There we go. He is -1 out on the left mid, but that's no problem. So yeah, we're stacking the team with loanees, but it's no problem because when we have a bigger budget, trust me, I'll be replacing these Donnies. So yeah, let's get into our Premier League game against Leicester City. Yeah, we only have a single point in the Premier League, and I am going to change the team around. Keep Miners is tired, so Danilo Pereira is going to get his debut. No, not Carlos Vinicius. Danilo Pereira. There we go. Manor Solomon's going to play instead. Actually, no, he's not. Fabio Carvalho is going to get his debut as well, though. Another loanee. He's going to play instead of Wilson, and then Pereira goes in to the right. So that's how we're going to line up. And how do Leicester line up? Sanchez, Mario Rui, Soyuncu and Marty, James Justin and Didi Barnes, Tielemans, Florian Newhouse, Madison and Jamie Vardy. Good team. At Craven Cottage, let's see what we can do. So very slow, like Bologna. We have got a bit of pace in the squad, available off the bench in the likes of Dan James. Ooh, lovely from James. He breaks now. Oh yes! I thought he was on the bench, but he's clearly not. I forgot about that. Dan James opens the scoring. Wow. I was rambling. And Daniel James puts the ball past Robert Sanchez. Wonderful start to the game, and that's why having a player as fast as him works wonders. Look at that, a solid finish as well. No chance for Sanchez. And Daniel James puts Fulham 1-0 up. But can't. Newhouse. Vardy. Jamie Vardy. Yeah. Picks the ball up. It's 1-1. You knew we weren't going to keep on to that lead for long. I did too. And yeah, it's happened. 1-1. Jamie Vardy gives Leicester the equaliser. Anthony Robinson's corner. Pereira! Oh yes! Not long at all before the break. And there it is. 2-1. 48 minutes out of 46. Andreas Pereira gives us the lead. That could become a common theme now. He did it against Leicester. Yes. Come on, Andreas. Lovely ball from Anthony Robinson. And Pereira puts the header home. 2 goals in 3 Premier League matches. Unbelievable, with the lead. And that will give us a lot more confidence. Can we pick up our first win of the Premier League season? Of course, we did win against Bournemouth, but that was in the Cup. Yeah, it would be nice to do so. The goals from Daniel James, Jamie Vardy and Andreas Pereira. 2-1 at half time. No substitutions because the team's played really well, quite frankly. And that's why we're winning. Come on. Oh, lovely play, Vardy. And it's a good goal. Good goal, but once again, it's poor defending. Yeah, oh my God. Defence, wake up. We just need to wake up, don't we? It is horrible. Every single game, it's the same thing. Oh, what? Ah. Yeah. The 91st minute. This defence is shambolic. Please suggest sign-ins. Please in the comments let me know a defender I can sign. I will check the budget for you in a minute. Oh my God. It was so promising. We were 2-1 up. Oh my God. Let's have a look at the match facts. Yeah, Leicester seemed to deserve the win, but it's just not how you want to lose in the 91st minute. Yeah, Robinson, our best player with 2 assists. Yeah, he didn't really have to do much to get the Dan James assist, but he did. Dan James, I would say, is the second best player on the pitch, behind Anthony Robinson, who was really good today. But, yeah. Vardy scored 2 of Leicester's goals, so he is automatically the man of the match, really, the entire game. And I will check the budget, so you can suggest transfers for the back line, because it is so shambolic. So you have got £16 million to spend. I'm gonna let you decide it. If there's no comments, there's no sign-ins. If there's 5 comments and I can afford all 5, there's 5 sign-ins. Yeah, you decide. Please help me out. I need new defenders because this backline is awful. I'm going to drop the depth because I have forgot to do that, but I don't think that's going to fix it, to be honest. So please suggest signings, and that's not a very good note to end the video on, but we'll have to. Hope you enjoyed it more than I did, because apart from the Bournemouth game, that was just pure suffering. Yeah, we are 15th. Surprise. Man City have lost both of their opening games. Wow. What is happening at City? And did I just see we have them next at the Etihad? Yes, we do. We're currently on more points than Manchester City. Going into a game against them, we will also be playing the likes of the Brighton game, the Hartlepool. We'll probably get through all of September and maybe a bit of October. So please stay tuned for that video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon. So yeah, there we go.